Hello, and welcome back to Everyday English Chat.
We are so happy you are here with us today.
Oh my goodness, Noah, I am still tired from yesterday. My daily routine was completely upside down.
Really? Why? What happened yesterday? You seem more tired than usual today.
You have no idea. My day yesterday was a complete adventure, but not a fun one. It was so unexpected and challenging. I truly feel like I need another day just to recover from that one day. It was truly a marathon.
A marathon? Wow, that sounds serious. Was it really that bad? I usually see you so energetic and ready for anything. Yesterday must have been very different. Tell me all about it. I am very curious now.
It definitely was very different. I was running around the whole day. It started from the very first minute, even before I left my bed, actually, and it just continued all day long, one thing after another. It felt like a race against the clock.
Wow, a race against the clock. That sounds incredibly stressful. I can only imagine how you must have felt all day. No wonder you are still feeling tired today. I am truly interested to hear the full story.
Welcome back to Everyday English Chat, everyone.
Hi everyone, I'm Noah and I'm here with Olivia. Today, Olivia is going to tell us all about her crazy daily routine from yesterday. It sounds like a real adventure. Get ready to learn some useful English words about daily life. Also, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more English lessons every week. Your support really helps us.
Thank you, Noah. Okay, so where was I? Right, my crazy day. Well, it all started very, very early. I usually like to wake up slowly, right? I usually set my alarm clock for 7 o'clock in the morning. I enjoy having a quiet start to my day, maybe drink some coffee and read a little.
Yes, I know you are a morning person, but you also like your calm and peaceful mornings. So, what happened to that peaceful routine yesterday? Did something break your usual calm?
Exactly. Yesterday, my alarm clock rang at 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 a.m., Noah. It was still dark outside. I normally wake up at 7, so this was 2 hours earlier than usual. It was a huge shock to my system. The sound of the alarm was so loud in the quiet house.
Wow, 5 a.m.? That's super early. Seriously early. I can barely open my eyes at that time. What made your alarm clock ring so early? Was it a mistake? Did you set it incorrectly?
No, it wasn't a mistake, sadly. I had a really important, very early meeting at work that I completely forgot about when I was planning my schedule for the week. I had written it down, but it slipped my mind. My calendar sent me a reminder very late the night before, and I quickly changed my alarm.
Oh no, that is a terrible surprise to wake up to. I hate when that happens. So, you suddenly had to prepare for a big meeting and it was still dark outside. How did you even manage to get out of bed? I would probably just roll over and try to go back to sleep.
Well, I was so sleepy at first, my eyes felt heavy and my body did not want to move. But I knew I couldn't go back to sleep. I had to go to work for this important meeting. So I quickly jumped out of bed, like a superhero needing to save the day. My feet hit the cold floor, and that really woke me up a little.
Jumping out of bed at 5 a.m.? That takes real dedication, Olivia. I would need at least 3 cups of coffee just to think about it. What did you do next after jumping out of bed? Did you immediately start preparing for the meeting?
Pretty much. I took a very quick shower. Usually, I enjoy a long, warm shower in the morning, taking my time, but yesterday it was only 5 minutes. maybe even less. It was a quick splash and go. I didn't even wash my hair. There was simply no time at all. I was just rushing.
Just a quick splash? That really shows how much you were in a hurry. Did you feel refreshed after that super fast shower, or did you still feel incredibly sleepy? I imagine it didn't really help much.
I was still sleepy, but at least I felt a little more awake. Then I had to get ready quickly. I just grabbed the first clothes I saw that were clean and suitable for work. There was no time to think about a nice outfit or anything like that. I just put them on as fast as I could.
So you just threw on clothes. No time for breakfast, I assume? You usually enjoy making a nice breakfast, perhaps some eggs or oatmeal, right? That's another part of your calm morning routine that was probably missed.
You are exactly right. No time for breakfast at all. I just grabbed a small energy bar and a bottle of water. I ate the bar as I was walking out the door. It was not a satisfying breakfast, but it was better than nothing. I was already feeling hungry, even at that early hour.
Oh, that's not ideal. Eating on the go can be very difficult. So, you were up super early, had a quick shower, dressed in a hurry, and ate a small bar. What happened next? Did you manage to leave the house on time for your meeting?
I tried my best, but everything felt rushed. I locked the door and ran to my car. Then I had a very long commute. My drive to work is usually about 30 minutes, sometimes 40 if there is a little traffic. But yesterday, it was a nightmare.
A long commute? That's a great word for our listeners, Olivia. Can you explain commute in simple English? It's a very common word, but sometimes new for English learners.
Sure, commute is the trip from your home to your work and then back home again. For me, it means driving my car. For other people, it can mean taking a bus, a train, or even walking or riding a bicycle. It is the journey you make regularly to get to and from your job.
Ah, I see. Thank you for that clear explanation. So, your commute was usually 30 to 40 minutes. What made it so long and difficult yesterday? Was it bad weather or something else?
It was not the weather this time. There was a huge traffic jam. It was really bad. There were so many cars, all stopped on the road. It took me almost an hour and a half to get to work. I was sitting in my car, looking at the clock, feeling so much stress. I was thinking, I am going to be late. I kept checking my watch every minute.
An hour and a half for a regular 30-minute drive? That's absolutely terrible. A traffic jam like that can really ruin your whole morning. I understand why you were so stressed. Did you make it to your extra meeting on time then?
I barely made it. I finally arrived at work exactly at 6:25 a.m., just 5 minutes before my meeting was supposed to start. I had to run from the parking lot to my office. I was out of breath and a little sweaty. It was a very close call.
Wow, cutting it close. That sounds incredibly stressful, running like that early in the morning. So, you went straight into this extra meeting at 6:30 a.m. What was it about? Was it a difficult meeting?
Yes, it was an important meeting with a client. We were discussing a new project, and my boss needed me to present some early ideas. I had prepared the slides the day before, thankfully, but I was still very tired and trying to focus. My eyes were still a little heavy from waking up so early.
So, you were presenting even though you were still feeling very sleepy from your early start. That must have been a real challenge. How long did the meeting last? I imagine it felt very long, given your exhaustion.
It felt incredibly long. The meeting lasted for 2 hours, from 6:30 a.m. until 8:30 a.m. During the meeting, I was trying hard to pay attention and sound confident, but inside I was just wishing I could have another coffee. Or maybe just a short nap under the table.
2 hours? That's a significant amount of time, especially for an early morning meeting. So, after the meeting, did you finally get a moment to relax or catch your breath? Or did the busy day just continue without a pause?
The busy day just continued. After the meeting finished, I went straight to my desk. My boss had asked me to immediately start working on the new project we had just discussed. There were many emails to read and reply to, and many new tasks to start. I was very, very busy.
So, no time to even stretch your legs or grab a proper breakfast after the meeting. That sounds like a really intense start to your workday. Were you just working continuously without any breaks?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. I just worked and worked. I didn't have time for a real lunch. Because of the early meeting and all the urgent tasks that came after it, I just couldn't step away from my desk. I looked at the clock, and it was already past noon.
No way! You skipped lunch? That's terrible. That's really bad for your health and your energy. You must have been incredibly hungry after eating just a small energy bar so early in the morning.
I was so hungry all morning. My stomach was rumbling. I felt a little dizzy from not eating. Around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my stomach felt like it was playing a drum. I finally had a very quick sandwich at my desk while I was still typing on my computer. It was not a break at all, just eating while working.
Eating lunch at 3 p.m. and still working? That's not a real lunch break. That's just a late snack at your desk. You really worked without a break for almost 10 hours straight. How did you feel during all of this continuous work?
I felt incredibly tired, Noah. My eyes were tired from looking at the computer screen for so long. My fingers were tired from typing. My brain felt foggy and slow. I just wanted to close my eyes for a minute. I was just typing and talking on the phone, answering emails and doing research for the new project.
That sounds like a truly exhausting day, both physically and mentally. Skipping meals and working without a proper rest can really take a toll on you. Did the work finish at a normal time, or did you have to stay late because of all the unexpected things that happened?
Oh, I definitely had to stay late. My boss needed help with a big part of the new project, and I was the only one who could do it quickly. So I stayed at the office, working on that project. I finished work very late, around 7 o'clock in the evening.
7 p.m. after starting at 6:30 a.m.? That's a 13-hour workday. That's an extremely long day, Olivia. No wonder you were still feeling the effects today. You must have been completely exhausted by the time you left the office.
Completely exhausted is an understatement. I felt like a zombie. I was so drained of energy. My body felt heavy. Finally, I finished work at 7 p.m. I packed my bag very slowly, said goodbye to the few people who were still there, and walked to my car.
And how was your commute home? Was it also full of traffic? Or was it at least a little smoother after such a difficult day? I hope you had an easier time getting home after all that.
Thankfully, the drive home was much easier. There is not much traffic. It only took me about 30 minutes. I listened to some quiet music in the car, just trying to relax my mind a little. But I was still incredibly tired and just wanted to be home.
That's good to hear. At least the journey home was quick. So, you got home around 7:30 p.m. What did you do next? Did you still have energy to cook dinner, or did you just grab something easy?
I definitely did not have energy for fancy cooking. I got home and I quickly made a simple dinner. I just heated up some soup and made a very small salad. It was fast and easy. I ate it very quickly, almost without tasting it, because I was so hungry.
Soup and salad sounds like a sensible choice for a very tired person. So, after dinner, what was the very first thing you wanted to do? I bet it involved a comfortable sofa or a soft bed.
Yes, you got it. After dinner, I just relaxed on the sofa. I was too tired to do anything else. I didn't want to read or do any chores or even call my friends. I just wanted to sit and be still. I watched a little TV, just something light and easy, not a complicated movie.
That sounds like the perfect end to a very difficult day. Just quiet time, resting on the sofa. How long did you stay on the sofa before you finally decided to go to bed?
I stayed on the sofa for about an hour, just watching TV and trying to empty my mind. Then, around 9:30 p.m., I decided it was time to go to bed. I was so ready for sleep. I did my quick evening routine and then just fell into bed.
Wow, 9:30 p.m. is very early for you to go to bed, isn't it? You usually like to stay up a little later, maybe read a book or do some planning for the next day. This truly was an extraordinary day.
Yes, it was much earlier than usual, but my body was just screaming for rest. I was so exhausted, so tired, that I fell asleep almost immediately. I didn't even remember closing my eyes. I just remember the soft pillow.
That sounds like a very long and busy day. I hope you slept well after all that hard work and stress. You really deserved a good, long sleep.
I did. I slept like a baby. I didn't wake up once during the night. And that's why, even though I'm still a little tired today, I feel much better than I did yesterday evening. It was a crazy day, but I survived it.
Thank you for sharing your crazy story, Olivia. It was very interesting, and I am sure our listeners learned a lot from it. Your story really showed many parts of a daily routine, even a difficult one.
You are very welcome, Noah. It was certainly a day full of challenges and many things to talk about.
Now, for our listeners, let's quickly review some of the useful words we heard in Olivia's story today. These are great words to practice when you talk about your daily life.
Yes, these are very common words that native speakers use all the time. Let's start.
Our first word is alarm clock. Olivia, can you tell us in simple English what an alarm clock is?
Yes, an alarm clock is a device or a sound that wakes you up at a specific time. You set the time you want to wake up, and then it makes a noise.
That's right. For example, my alarm clock usually rings at 7 o'clock in the morning. What about you, Olivia?
My alarm clock usually rings at 7 too, but yesterday it rang at 5 a.m.
Okay, our second word is to get ready. Olivia, what does it mean to get ready?
To get ready means to prepare yourself. For example, in the morning, you take a shower, you brush your teeth, you get dressed. You prepare for your day.
Excellent explanation. So, I need about 30 minutes to get ready for work every morning. How long does it usually take you to get ready, Olivia?
Usually it takes me about 45 minutes to get ready, but yesterday I had to get ready very quickly, in just 10 minutes.
Our third word for today is to commute. Olivia just explained this in her story, but can you remind us what does it mean to commute?
To commute is to travel from your home to your work and then back home again. It is your regular journey to and from your job.
Exactly. Many people commute by car or by train every day. How long is your usual commute, Olivia?
My usual commute is about 30 minutes by car. But yesterday, My commute was much longer.
Okay, our fourth word is traffic jam. What is a traffic jam, Olivia?
A traffic jam is when many cars stop on the road and cannot move. The road is full of cars and everyone is waiting.
That's right. A traffic jam can make you very late for work. I was once stuck in a terrible traffic jam for 2 hours. It was awful.
Oh, I understand that feeling. I was in a big traffic jam yesterday and it made me so stressed.
Our fifth word is to skip, as in to skip lunch. What does it mean to skip something, Olivia?
To skip something means to not do something you usually do, or to miss it. So if you skip lunch, it means you do not eat lunch that day.
Good. Sometimes I skip breakfast if I am really late. Did you skip any meals yesterday, Olivia?
Yes, I mostly skipped lunch yesterday. I only ate a very quick sandwich much later than usual.
Our sixth word is to take a break. What does it mean to take a break?
To take a break means to stop working for a short time to rest. You can drink some coffee, stretch, or just relax for a few minutes.
Yes, it's very important to take a break during a long workday. I always try to take a short break in the afternoon. Did you take many breaks yesterday, Olivia?
No, sadly, I didn't have time to take a proper break yesterday. I just worked all day.
Our seventh word is to relax. Olivia, how do you relax? What does it mean? That's a great feeling. After a very busy week, I love to relax by reading a book. How did you relax yesterday, Olivia?
After my very long day, I just relaxed on the sofa and watched some TV. It was all I could do.
And our last word for today is to go to bed. Simple but very important. What does it mean, Olivia?
To go to bed simply means to go to sleep. You finish your day and prepare for the night.
Very clear. I usually go to bed around 10 o'clock at night. What time did you go to bed yesterday after your crazy day?
I went to bed very early yesterday, around 9:30 p.m. because I was so tired.
Great job, everyone, reviewing those words. They're very useful for talking about your daily routine. Thank you again for sharing your crazy story, Olivia. It was very interesting, and I am sure our listeners learned a lot of new vocabulary and expressions.
You are very welcome, Noah. It was an experience, that's for sure. I hope my story helps everyone understand these words better.
Now, for our listeners, we have a question for you in the comments below. What was your daily routine like yesterday? Was it normal, or was it also a little crazy like Olivia's?
Yes, we really want to hear your stories. Tell us about your morning, your work, and your evening. Try to use some of the new words you learned today.
And don't forget to like this video, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more English lessons and interesting conversations every week. It helps us a lot.
We love reading your comments and seeing you here every week. Thank you for learning English with us.
That's all for today. We hope you have a wonderful and perhaps a less crazy day today.
Yes, stay calm and keep practicing your English. We will see you next time. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.
To relax means to become calm and happy after work or after doing something difficult. You stop being stressed or worried